So I have been offering for a long time different types of readings. And one of the readings I offer is an inner child reading. Now, the inner child reading is unlike any other reading I do because it's all based on the needs of the inner child. It's for a person who is still healing trauma or wounds or whatever from their childhood, or it's for people who want to see how they can better appreciate, encourage, embrace their inner child. This is usually great for people who have childhood trauma. It's also good for people who may have not a good recollection of their childhood. A lot of people block out whole parts of it. So oftentimes when I do that particular reading, I give all these assignments. So it's a daily assignment, right? There's a meditation to do. Sometimes there is a journal entry. There can be any number of different types of inner child assignments from art therapy, exercise, all kinds of stuff comes up. I get it mostly from my I have a bunch of inner child decks, and I use that along with other materials that I have from YouTube for the videos, or they might have some. I may have some like websites, whatever, based on the needs of the client. And each it takes 6 weeks to finish it, and each week there's one card, and that card is tied to your activities for that week. So I wanted to do this particular inner child activity to show anybody that's doing my inner child readings and get this and get this as one of your activities, and you might be kind of stumped like, what is this? Or if you're somebody who just wants to do an inner child activity, they're very healthy for you, and any adult can do them. So today, that's exactly what we're going to do. And it's going to be a lot of fun too. So if you want to check this video out, it's very different than the videos that I normally do. But if you want to check this out, it's going to be fun. My name is QueenAusetHeru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up and pass it on to anyone and everyone who might like it too. Please drop us a positive comment in the comment section. And if you want to get a reading done, such as the inner child reading, I also offer breakup readings. I offer love readings. I offer goddess readings. I offer a lot of different types of readings. I offer cannabis readings, which is one of my favorites. And I have all these different decks that specialize in all these different categories and topics and things that could help you on your spiritual journey. So if you're interested, underneath this video, I always put my information underneath every video. So please check it out. You can hit me up on social media. You can email me, whatever. And I also have my Amazon wish list underneath this video. You can give a donation to the channel if you so choose. That is underneath this video. Oh, and you can join us on Patreon too. That's underneath this video. All right, so let's get started. All right, so this is how this particular exercise works. It's very simple, very easy. What you do is you get a toy. I know this is unusual, but I've done this 1,000 times and it's really cool. So get yourself a toy. You can get a game system if that's what you're into. Basically, you want to get something that you wanted as a child. Anything you wanted as a child, like that Game Boy from 1993 that your grandmother told you couldn't have, something like that. Get something you always wanted and couldn't have. A doll. I was working with one client and she said they didn't have the money for toys. They didn't have the budget for that. Toys are a luxury, and a lot of us don't realize that. And where she was from, it was a luxury that they could not afford, so she had never had a doll. And that was what she did for her assignment. She bought herself the prettiest doll. So it really depends. It could be a little action figure. It could be a game system. It could be a board game. It could be any of those things. And if there was never anything that you didn't get, like me, I got every toy I pretty much asked for. So there really wasn't one when I, came to this experiment for myself. So the way you can modify it is just something that you see and brings joy to you. It resonates with you. Maybe you see it in Amazon, for example, or maybe you see it when you're walking down the toy aisle at Target or walking past the toy cap at Walmart, whatever the case is, or something that wasn't out when you were young and you're like, you know what, I would have liked that when I was 7. That kind of thing. So basically this is what we're going to do. I have such an item, this right here. This is something that I would have loved as a kid. I would have loved this. This is called the magicmixies Pixlings. And I literally did this exercise with my daughter. My daughter, who is 30, by the way. So we're both like, yes, let's check this out. So I'm fixing the camera, guys. There we go. Because I'm going to have to move this in a second. So I was like, you know what? 7-year-old me would have loved this. So this, I'm going to do mine with this. And if you're interested in this is really cute. Because I already unboxed one of these, like I said, with my daughter. Let me show it to you. This is the one that my daughter and I unboxed together. Isn't she cute? They each have a name. Of course, I forgot her name, but I thought she was cute. And in this kind of like fantasy, pixie kind of way. So I thought that was adorbs. So anyway, so get something, anything that really brings you joy and open it. Just open it. Now, this is the thing, right? I like these because nowadays they have what they call an unboxing experience. In the 80s, they didn't have an unboxing experience. That's why I'm like, oh my goodness. So there are a lot of different ones. There are a lot of different things like this. A lot of different unboxing experiences that kids can have with toys nowadays. So get yourself one. It doesn't matter. Like I said before, it doesn't matter. I just thought this was cool because, like I said, it's an unboxing experience. So you get yourself one and do the experience. If it's a doll, open her up. If it's a game, set it up and play, like really allow yourself, by yourself too. This is part of this, to enjoy it, because a lot of people, especially adults, they would feel kind of silly allowing themselves to indulge. So allow that and do it by yourself so you don't feel silly like, oh my god, sister was watching me play with my new Pixling. And just do it. So that's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to move everything out of the way and we're going to do this unboxing experience together. So like I said before, I am an Amazon affiliate. So underneath this video, I'm trying to see how to use this. I don't want to mess anything up. That's why I'm looking like. All right. Underneath this video, I'm going to give you guys the link. Let me not talk while I do this. Hold up. This thing noisy. Alright, we got it off. Alright, so just take it apart. And like so. It has this thing here. Like so. I'm going to cut it. We'll pull it off. Oh, it's a rubber band. I'm just going to pull this sucker off. Okay. And then we're going to check and see what our pieces are. We have this big bag. Has a big 2 on it. We have 6, and we have 4, okay, and we have 5, okay, throw that to the side. All right, people. So yeah, this is the thing. You just follow the directions and just go for it, right? So right here we see what all the contents are. I'm going to just show you guys this real quick because I'm getting ready to go through all the steps. So you're going to see me struggle through the steps. Before I had my daughter to help, so this time I got to do it by myself. No. All right, let's look at the other side. Okay. And this is just about, yeah, this is how we get her out. There we go. So, like I said, I am an Amazon affiliate, so I will be very happy to give you guys a link to this particular, if it's still in stock, because I bought this a long time ago. So, if it's not in stock, I will put one of the others, because there are a lot of these. It's different ones you can get, as you can see. So, I'll just put another one of the other ones, but I'll try to put the exact one that's in here in case any of you really like this one. All right, so everything is together now. So let's put this right here. Let's look at our directions. So now we're going to do our unboxing experience, okay? All right, number one, attention. Potion making can get messy. Protect your potion bottle on a plate for easy cleanup. Remove paper ring and acetate. Okay. Now, first of all, I'm not going through all the changes to get no paper plate. This thing is cloth, so if it gets wet, it just gets wet. So we're going to take a look. I love how they call it potion making, right? So, what is this? Do not unscrew lid, potion guide. So this comes off. All right. Aha, okay. This comes off. This is trash, right? Then this part here is going to be the stand that the doll stands in. Now, mind you, I did not like that stand. I did not find it to be very helpful. It's kind of flimsy. And this is the top of it. This is how it looks. It says remove. Remove. So what do? We pull it? Yeah, obviously we pull it. Whoa. Okay. See why this is called an unboxing experience? Because it's quite the experience, okay? Alright, so let me see. It says here, pour your Pixling power elixir. Fold the end of the bag into the opening. Lift and pour. Alright, so this is one. So this is going to be two. This is what they want us to get now. So I'm going to cut this part to make sure it's open. And it goes in here. Okay. Now, hold up. We're going to pull this down here and look. It goes into that lip opening right there. See that right there? So I'm going to take it off camera. And I'm going to look in there and try to get it in there. Let me see. So that it will not make a mess. And if it does make a mess, I don't care. Because I can wash this. I have a washing machine. Oh, it's going to make a mess. Look at that. They told me not to do this because it was going to make a mess. And I did it anyway. So, that's on me. Who cares? We're doing inner child stuff. My inner child was messy. Woo-hoo-hoo. It takes forever to get in there. Okay, hold up. I think we're almost done. Okay. All right. That's how it's supposed to look. Just like that. Okay. Remember, we're making a potion. You have to play along. Okay. All right. So let's see what's next. Okay. So we put two in. We lifted it and we poured it. Now we have to fill the bottle with water. It says fill potion bottle to the line with water. Now, the thing I noticed about this from doing this before is that the potion line is right here. Here. This is too much water. Did it before, lived to regret it. So we're going to go a little bit below it, okay? At least I'm going to try to. And I'm going to try not to make as big of a mess. But I'm not promising. I promise you nothing. All right. Let me see how much we got. Oh, we got a long way to go. Let me look. I'm being all careful. I'm about to do this how inner child me really would have did it. And this is it. Okay, as you can see, it does take a lot of water. It's taking almost a whole bottle of water. I'm gonna stop right there because when I did this before, it overflowed. Full disclosure. So I'm gonna stop right there. Sprinkle in shimmering scales. Shimmering scales. Okay, so four. These are going to be our shimmering scales. So you can pull it like that, and then we have to go inside. This is a fun experience. Me and my daughter had a lot of good fun having doing this. And I like this. I love doing this here now with you guys. I can't wait to see the doll, to be honest with you. It is little pieces like that. And you just put them in. That's it. Put them in there. And make sure you use them all, because every potion you must use all your ingredients. Any of you who are real witches, you know what I mean. Even though this is a unboxing magical what is it, fairy tale experience, we all know if you do real magic, it's kind of like this, right? All right, 5. Pour in your Pixling magic elixir. That's 5. Okay, more liquid, guys. That's why I said I was like, last time I did this, it was a lot of liquid. And the last time I was very careful to do it to the line, and it was just still too much. So like I said, if you do this, I would go a little under the line. All right. Now, the way that they recommended this was to do it like this, to put it in like that. So it wouldn't make as much of a mess. But, and not to tip it like I just did, because that could make a mess. I just wanted to see inside of it. Okay. Got it. Alright, since I'm already making a mess, why not continue the mess? I feel like at this point the mess is part of it. I feel like it's part of the experience at this point. Okay. See, that's much better than last time. Last time I was like, it's getting everywhere. So if you're somebody who really, like, seriously, like, if this is giving you anxiety, because I don't give a shit. So if it's giving you anxiety, then use the plate like they said at the beginning. And then you won't care. You won't care where your mess goes. So that was number 5. Let's see what's next. That was our last elixir. Then we have a coral charm. Here's our charm. Pretty, huh? I like the packaging is cute. I mean, come on, y'all see, it's gimmicky, but it's so cute. It's cute. And sometimes you just gotta be a little whimsical, be a little gimmicky. You know, that's the thing about the inner child. Just letting it go. Let yourself appreciate. Have a little fun. Go sit on the swings. It's that kind of vibe. You know? Alright, so then you open it up like I'm doing. And there's this inside of it. Cool, huh? And you take it and you put it in there. Okay. And we look inside of it and make sure everything is okay before I move forward. Yep. Alright, our potion is almost complete then. Alright, so what's next? Remove the golden ring to reveal the magic words. The magic words. And turn the crystal gem until it stops. Okay, so we remove the ring. And turn it. I'm turning. It says, hold up, turn the crystal gem until it stops. Say the words. Okay, it stopped. So it says, say the words. The words say, magicmixies. Push down hard twice on the crystal gem. All right. Magicmixies. Ooh. Ooh. Okay. And then, all right, let me see if you guys can see what I see. Yeah, I see it. All right, hold on. I'm going to push them again. There. You see her? And all of that was to reveal her. And you're supposed to just wait. You're supposed to wait until it clears up as much as possible. Because right now, as you can see, it just keeps getting more clear. And that's it. That's it. My daughter was like, we went through all that for that. Yes. So now the fun part. Now here's the real fun part. You untwist it, which by now you probably realize we could have did up front, right? Whoa. And you pull her out. And there she is. There she is. Let's move this out the way. We made a little bit of a mess, but not too bad. Now, what a lot of people, a lot of people complained about with this was that this is a lot of packaging, as you can see. And the way that I got around that, and you see she's inside of it and she's covered up the whole time. So the way that I got around that is I kept the packaging. Now, not all of it. Oh, in the bottom of this, where she just came out of, is this collector's guide. And when you open it up, you get to see all of the different, see, her name, Marena, the mermaid Pixling. Marena is deep and thoughtful and has the sweetest heart. Let's see. Trying to get it to focus. It's giving us a hard time. Okay. She creates a magical wave of affection with her power of love wherever she goes. Just a few drops of Marena's sweetheart potion will grant you your heart's desire. Okay, so that's what came inside of the thing with her. Oh, these are the other girls. Remember I said it was more of them? Unia, Dearly, Marena is who we got. Amber and Faye. And there are others too. Those are just some of them. Because there's new ones that just came out like a couple days ago. And then, like I said, the way I get around all of this is, well, some of it's just plastic. And, all of it's plastic. But, some of it is useful plastic. And I'm getting ready to show you what I mean by that. Let's take Mama out. This piece right here, I guess you can just put in recycling. I didn't find anything I could do with this. And nothing I could do with this tube either. So, I could be wrong. Other than recycling, there's probably other things you could do with that. But I'm going to show you. Oh, look at her. Oh, she's pretty, guys. Look at her. She's gorgeous. And that's what was inside. She has on a pretty little skirt, and it's made of real material. Her top is sculpted on. She has these cute little ears. She's just a cute little creature, And you could take your little creature, if you got one of these, and you could put it on your desk at work. She sits. She can sit with you at work. Cute little conversation piece when people come into your office. Or you can keep her on your shelf with your books. This is a cute little decoration. You can comb her hair when you're stressed or bored. You can just use a little comb on her, And her arms articulate, so you can move them about. Her legs, not as much, but she has on cute little shoes, as little sandals. She can move. Her legs move a little bit. She's a mermaid. That's what she is, yeah. And you can tell when you look at how she's made. Look at the little dot on her head. And her color, isn't she pretty? Gorgeous, right? So there's other ones you can collect, and of course I have another one. Let's look at this, right? Remember I was telling you guys about this stand? Underneath her feet, there's a hole, right? This theoretically supposed to fit into the hole, and then it should make her stand up. But it's very flimsy, and she topples over, as you can see. So I didn't have any luck with that. I ended up just sitting mine on my entertainment center on top of a crystal. Just making it look very scenic in that kind of way. Now, remember I mentioned to you about the other plastic. So, of course, recycling, but I took this part and kept this part like that, you know. And you can use this for a lot of different things. For example, I put crystals in mine. I had little teeny crystals and I filled it with crystals. You can fill this up with crystals. You can fill it up with sand. Colorful pink sand would be nice. Just use it as a decoration. You can put beads in it, buttons. I would just use it as a decoration. Also, if you're into flowers, you could plant a pretty flower in it or put a plant in it. It's pretty big on the inside. So I would clean it really good and fill it full of dirt and then put a beautiful plant in it. This is a really nice, you're not gonna be able to use the top, of course, it'd be like that. But it's good for that. I like it like that. So I put, like I said, gems in it. A lot of options with that. So at least most of the plastic, the thickest part of the plastic anyway, you can recycle in that way. And the other parts you might put into your recycling bin. So this is a very simple inner child exercise. You do an unboxing experience of any kind that interests you. Okay? So yeah, I think that she's adorbs. Lastly, let's do this. Because I have another one. I have another one. Brand new, right? So this is what I'm going to do with this one. For this one, we're not going to go through the gimmick. We're just going to pull it out. Because like I said before, you don't have to do the unboxing gimmick if you don't want to. Let me see how we open this sucker. Yeah, it's at the top. Me personally, I like the unboxing gimmick one time. It's fun to do one time. It's fun to do, like with me and my daughter were cracking up trying to just figure it out. Because it's not really complicated. I mean, come on. It's just like pour everything into this hole, But at the same time, let me not talk while I do this. There we go. Since it's so loud. And then it just looks like that. And then you just take off the top. So if you don't want to go through the whole thing, you don't have to. But for me, I just thought it was cute and fun. Especially to do it once. Especially with another person, So there we go. And then here is Unia. And so you could just pull it apart like a regular, little packaging situation. But I think that for the inner child exercise, it's fun to do the whole unboxing experience. So you can go through the exercise and have the moment and the energy that comes along with doing it. So let me see. Let's try to get her in focus. Here she is. Look at her. Pretty, right? Love her dress. She also has a sculpted on top. Cute little sandals. Oh, she has wings. Let's find out what is her deal. Because we did get something that said her deal too, right? Let's see. And they're little fantasy creatures. I love me a good fantasy moment. Y'all know. Alright, let's see what hers is. We have a thing for her too. Wait a minute. This is Marena. We already saw Morenas. I don't want Morenas again. I want Unias. Okay. Alright, this is the last part. I'll show this to you. Okay. Here she is. Unia. Come on. Let's see it. You have created Unia, the unicorn Pixling. Potion power dreams come true. So we've done magic today, and we have created 2 Pixlings. And the second, let's see what else it says about her. Let's get the others out of the way. It seems to focus better when it's just one thing. Let's do that. Come on, Blur Factory. Bright, sparkly, and full of positivity, Unia is the pixeling whose power of dreams is well known across the universe. With a sprinkle of Unia's potion, get ready for your dreams to come true. Mm. So Unia is the one who makes our dreams come true. So as you can see, they're just cutie pies, and it's a very simple exercise. You open it up, take out your doll, smooth her hair a little bit, maybe comb it. Look at that, isn't that pretty? Different colors in it, Oh, that's gorgeous. Dolls have really come up since I was a kid, like seriously. And these little teeny ones are such cutie pies. Aren't they cute? So, like I said before, now you got you some dolls and keep them. Do not give them to your children. Do not give them to your niece. You need to keep them. That's the second part of this exercise. Keep them just someplace where you can see them, maybe on a shelf or something like that. And then the last part, part three, sit down and journal. Journal about why you picked what you picked and how you feel about it. Okay? Time for us to get going. You guys, thank you so much for watching this video, and you come back soon because I got a lot more to say. Let me know what toy you got. Peace.